Welcome to a life of purity. You are watching Satwa channel. Namaste and welcome to another episode. Today we are going to be talking about our beloved Rajma or kidney beans. In India, especially in the northern states, Rajma is their favorite dish, a go-to comfort dish to have. Kidney beans or Rajma, being a very healthy legume, can actually be eaten quite often, but it really depends on how we prepare it. If the masala or the curry prepared along with the Rajma is healthier, it can give you a lot of health benefits. So when we prepare kidney beans as Rajma curry that we generally eat in the states of Punjab or up north, we include a lot of onion and garlic in it. Today we are going to look at a recipe for Rajma without onions and garlic. So we are going to begin with roasting the spices. I have badi ilaichi and choti ilaichi. I am going to take a couple of the badi ilaichis and roast them on a medium flame on a mud pot. So I am starting with badi ilaichi first because it's big in size, so it's going to take some time to roast, and then I'm going to add in the choti ilaichi and the rest of the spices. I haven't added any oil, but that's the beauty of a mud pot. Because it's porous, it absorbs a lot of the oil and spices and releases it later when it's heated. So that's really okay if your mud pot is releasing some oils that it must have absorbed previously, and which is now coated onto my badi ilaichi. And now I'm going to add a few pods of choti ilaichi, adding in a few pods of clove, some pepper, some coriander seeds. Here I have some cumin seeds, and now I have a cinnamon stick right here. I'm going to take about 1/4 piece of it. And once the spices are roasted, we are going to remove them in a grinding jar and grind them into a fine powder. So here we have the ground masala is ready. Now let's chop up some green spices. So I have a small piece of ginger, and next we are going to chop 2 medium-sized tomatoes. This is the main ingredient of all our gravy along with the spices. So once we are done chopping up our ginger, green chilli and tomatoes, and now we'll add some mustard oil to the pot. So here goes in some mustard oil. Now once the oil is heated, let's add in some cumin seeds. Now I'm adding in the ginger and chilli. Now let's add in the tomatoes. Now as the tomatoes and green spices are cooking, so there goes in some turmeric. Now we add in some salt. You can check for the salt a little later once the curry is prepared as well. This is just the initial step. You can taste it a little later once you add in the Rajma, and then add more salt if needed. Now we need to cook these tomatoes till they mash up completely and become more of a gravy. This is when we add in a little bit of water. Now I'm going to add the Rajma or kidney beans that have been soaking all night, about 8 to 10 hours. And now we add the kidney beans to the gravy. Once after adding the kidney beans, you'll allow it to simmer and come to a boil. And once you see that the gravy is boiling in, we will be adding the ground masala that we made previously. We are going to be adding it to this gravy. This smells really amazing. This is the same masala that you get as Rajma masala in the market, but you can very easily make it at home. It gives it the aroma and the color that we generally see. Rajma is supposed to be a little dark brownish, the gravy. And now to cook the Rajma, we are going to transfer this into a pressure cooker, give it about 2 whistles and get it back to the pot. So ideally when you're making it at home, it is best that you saute the vegetables and the masala in the cooker and then give it 1 or 2 whistles and cook it completely in the pressure cooker. Just so that it's properly visible to you, I've made it in an open mud pot and now I'm transferring it to a pressure cooker. We've given it 4 whistles. Now let's open the pressure cooker and check our Rajma. Smells wonderful. So now I'm going to just press in a little bit and break the kidney beans and check if it's cooked, and yes, it's cooked wonderfully. So what you really do is remove one kidney bean, just press it with your fingers or your thumb, and if it smashes open, that means our Rajma is cooked. And now it's time to plate it up. So here we have our beloved comfort food, Rajma without onions and garlic is ready. Enjoy it with a nice hot plate of rice and top it up with a little bit of ghee.